Hey everybody, welcome back to theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Again, that website address, if you don't already know what it is, it's theclinicaltrialsguru.com, where we discuss clinical trials in plain English every single day. I'm back from vacation. I was in Arizona for like 4 days and just getting back to all your guys' emails and questions and comments, and I thank you guys for that. Keep them coming. It fuels the blog, Dan at theclinicaltrialsguru.com. It may take me a few days to get back to you, but I do try to get back to all of you guys unless I accidentally delete your emails, which has happened before. But today's, luckily I did not delete. It's a question about patient recruitment and how you would go about recruiting study participants in clinical trials. We've had tons of videos on this topic. But this one's not necessarily about how to recruit. It's about how to bill the sponsor or the CRO for the recruiting activities. So, it's not free to recruit study participants. It takes effort, it takes manpower, woman power, it takes resources. Study participants don't just fall out of the sky. You have to put energy in to get the desired result, which is screened and randomized subjects. So, got a question regarding how to bill for this. A, can you bill for this? Can you bill the sponsor for recruiters? And B, how? And the answer is yes, you can. Not only that, but not only can you, but you should. And how is what the majority of this video will be about. Just like the startup fee and the pharmacy fee and the medical record storage fee, recruitment is an invoiceable item that you can either bill for at the beginning of the study, throughout the study, or at the end. If you do it at the beginning of the study, you sometimes have to have it in the contract. For sure you have to have it in the contract, but you sometimes have to have a proposal for how you're going to recruit, what the funds are going to be used for. Are they going to be used for advertising? Are they going to be used for radio costs? Or are they going to be used strictly for recruiters, like human beings that you hire or that you contract with that go out in your community, go out and see doctors and recruit for the study? And whatever materials that they present have to be IRB approved, of course. So, after that's said and done, how do you go about billing for this? You have to have timesheets or something to document exactly what dates the recruiters are going out, who the recruiters are, and where they're going, and how long they're spending, and how much it's costing you. So find a way to put all that activity into a dollar amount and invoice it. And invoice it either monthly or at the beginning of the study in one lump sum, usually like $5,000 or $10,000. I've seen $5,000 a lot, depending on the length of the study, for the upfront recruiter fees. Now, oftentimes, if you do the recruiter fees throughout the course of a study, and it is a long study, let's say the enrollment period is 18 months, you can probably get more than $5,000. You can probably get somewhere around 7 to 10, and the sponsor's more willing to do that because they're paying for results. And you can believe that if they're just paying you your invoices for your recruiters and it's not producing results, they have the right to amend the contract and take that part out of the contract. I've seen it happen before. They want results, so they don't mind paying for your recruiters as long as you're getting results. Some sites, I'm not going to say all, but some sites, and it's not all of sites, and it's not even the majority of the sites, it's a relatively small amount of sites that have abused this in the past, and they'll just start billing sponsors for recruiters, even though the recruiters are doing a crappy job, or they're not even going out at all. The sites are just billing for this, and the sponsors will not tolerate that for too long. Ultimately they want to see results. So the invoices always have to be approved by the sponsor as they get it. So it's not like you're just going to be able to invoice them whatever you want, like $1 million, and they're going to pay for it. they have to prove it. It has to be in the contract. If you need more than what you agreed on, they have to amend the contract. It's pretty formal. Or you can bill for the recruitment at the end of the study, much like you would have done throughout the study. You would need supporting documentation for exactly what you did, who it was that went out to recruit, when they did it, how much it cost, and that's how you would recruit at the end. Again, a lump sum. So the easiest way is to do an upfront recruitment cost for a one-time fee. Although it's probably the least accurate, and you're probably always going to go over budget. So I would recommend, if you have some time and you have a good invoicing system, invoicing throughout the study. You can get a truer reflection of your actual cost versus just an upfront fee, which you're probably going to burn in a few months. Let me know your thoughts on this. I want to give my clinical trial guru producers a shout out. Sarah Elizabeth Siegler, Resolve Research Solutions, Accurate Clinical Trials, Erdhart Clinical Trials, PTNR, Patrick Stone, Darshan Kulkarni, Biopharm Systems, Zymewire, Mozio, South Coast Clinical Trials, Breakthrough Clinical Trials, and St. Paul Medical Research Center in Miami, Florida. Thank you very much, and keep your questions coming. Dan at theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Take care.